Welcome to Digital Literacy Simplified. Today, we're talking about applications that might seem basic but are a must have on your resume. Microsoft Office. Microsoft Office skills are also a must have for your career success. Proficiency in Microsoft Office is essential to get a job in today's tech driven workplace. So let's discuss why. In today's workplace, being able to use Excel, Word, and PowerPoint isn't just a nice to have skill, it's a must have. Many companies expect job candidates to have Microsoft Office skills as a minimum requirement for any job where you'll be using a computer. This shouldn't be surprising to anyone. Microsoft Office has been the default Office application for businesses of all sizes for many years. If you don't have experience using Microsoft Office, you should learn the basic apps and features before you send out your resume. Let's get started. How to get Microsoft Office. If you don't have Microsoft Office, you can create a free Microsoft 365 account on the Microsoft 365 website. You'll need to create and sign into your Microsoft 365 account to use the apps. I'll be using the home version, which is a free version. There are also several subscription options you can select. Once you have your account created and a subscription, you can sign in to use the applications. Once you've signed in, you will see a menu with the apps available for you to use. So depending on your subscription, you may have or may not have full access to these applications. So you can see here on the left-hand side a list of options that are available for you. So let's look at Microsoft Office proficiency levels. It's important to know that there are 3 proficiency levels of Microsoft Office skills: basic or beginner, intermediate, and advanced or expert. These levels align with the official Microsoft Office Specialist certification exams. In this video, we'll review the basic features in Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. With a free Microsoft 365 account, you have access to the basic versions of Word, Excel, and PowerPoint to use in your browser. So let's look at the basic features of these apps. At the basic beginner level, users should be familiar with the main fundamental functions of the applications. So in Word, a user should be able to create, edit, and format simple documents. In Excel, perform basic data entry, use simple formulas like sum or average, and format cells. In PowerPoint, create basic presentations, insert text and images, and use standard templates. So let's look at Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. The most used applications in today's tech-driven business are Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. Other Office applications used in today's tech-driven business include Outlook, OneDrive, and Teams. MS Office apps are a key tool for productivity and collaboration. They give you the ability to create well-formatted documents, spreadsheets, and presentations that can be printed, emailed, or shared online with team members or customers. Let's take a look at Word. Word is the standard application for professional documentation. From writing compelling proposals to crafting your resume, Word ensures your documents are polished and professional. So once you've signed into your account, you can select MS Word from the menu. Once you select Word, it opens a menu. You can create a new blank document or you can use a template. So templates are basically documents that are pre-formatted with some styles and some formatting and some images and things that you can use to create maybe a newsletter, a brochure, or a resume. In this example, I used a blank document and entered my text. That's something that I like to do. I like to create all my text and then use some of the tools that are built into Word to do the formatting. So we'll notice across the top here where it says document 1, that indicates that this document has not been saved. It doesn't have an actual file name. This is just something that's been assigned by Word. You'll see that there are menus going across from the left to the right, and then you'll also notice that there isn't a toolbar or what Microsoft calls a ribbon. So to display the ribbon, just simply move your mouse over one of the menu options. So by default, what happens is as you move your mouse up onto the menu, the ribbon will be displayed. And then when you move your mouse down back into the document window, it will hide. So it's kind of a nice feature if you're trying to see more of your screen. Myself personally, I like to have it displayed permanently. So if you click on the arrow on the bottom right-hand side of the ribbon, you will have the option to always show the ribbon. So it won't be that auto hide, it will be disabled. So once you've entered all your text and have the ribbon displayed, you can start formatting your document. So let's take a closer look at some of the features here on the ribbon. If we look at the ribbon here on this larger view, we can see a few of the features that are available. Some of them are common across all Microsoft and other applications. So for example, undo and redo, cut, copy, and paste are pretty standard applications. We have the ability here to change some of the formatting, the look and feel of the text with these tools. We have some alignment over here, bullets and numbering that's important. So when you look at this section of the toolbar in this green box on the left-hand side, a lot of the applications inside of Microsoft Office and other applications have very similar look and feel. And so once you've learned one, it's much easier to learn others. On the other green box on the other, more on the right-hand side, you'll see Find and Replace. This is a useful tool if, for example, you've got a long document maybe and you've misspelled a customer's name and you would like to correct that. You can use the Find and Replace to then find all those instances of that incorrect spelling and have it replace it with the correct spelling. So let's take a quick look at Excel. So if you think Excel is just for making simple tables, you better think again, because Excel is the ultimate tool for data analysis, financial reporting, and project management. So we're living in a data-driven world, which almost every business, no matter how big or small, generates huge amounts of data that must be analyzed and compiled in a usable format to help grow the business. Employers are looking for team members with data skills who can analyze large data sets and use that data to create detailed reports and visuals using tools like pivot tables, charts, and dashboards. Being skilled in Excel shows employers you have a strong analytical mindset and can handle complex information. So once you've signed into your account, you can access Excel from the menu like we did with Word and will with PowerPoint. So once you select Excel, it opens a menu. You can create a new spreadsheet, a blank spreadsheet, or you can use a template. So just like Word, there are some templates built into Excel and in PowerPoint. I selected a blank spreadsheet and entered my sales data. So in the spreadsheet view, what we see across the top is that this file has been saved. So it's called Sneaker Sales. So it's been given a file name. We can see our menu that goes across the top, and we can see our toolbar or ribbon that goes there as well. Underneath it, there's what's called a formula bar. And Excel uses rows and columns to enter data, and it identifies the information in there by the cell number. So for example, here in the very top corner of A and 1, we see salesperson. So Excel would identify that as A1. In the next column over, we see column B, sorry, and in row 1, B1 would be called for sales division. So Excel uses these as identifiers when we're doing our calculations. Excel has a large number of functions and formulas that can help you to create useful data in your spreadsheet, but it doesn't act like a calculator. You don't put the actual numbers in, you put the cell reference in. Sounds a bit complicated, but once you get used to it, it's quite easy to use. In this larger view of the spreadsheet window, you can see again the title, you can see the menu options, you can see the toolbar where the formatting is displayed, you can see your formula bar with the formula in it, and of course we can see some little filters here with the little arrows on each one of the row 1 headings. Filters let you drill down to specific items in the list. So if I wanted to turn off everybody except for Freddie White, then I could click and on the filters and just show Freddie White. So lots of ways for you to analyze and to look at your data. So Excel has powerful data analysis tools. So think of it, if you're a data analyst and your boss has asked you to present data that they can use for a management meeting or a sales meeting or an investor meeting. We can't just come in with a spreadsheet. We need to have something that's a little bit more visually appealing because we don't want people to be going down through rows and rows of data trying to figure out what's going on. So using information, for example, here in the quantity, item price, and sales totals, we can create other useful data like average order size and average dollar amount. So data analysts would be able to take that raw data and turn it into dashboards. So a dashboard can create a quick view of data to keep everyone informed on how the business is doing. So in the sneaker sales on the top, we can see the number of sneakers that were sold. We can see the total sales for those sneakers. And we can also see sales by agent, by region, and the customers that bought most of our product. So very much easier for someone to see and understand than it is to have a big sheet of data. And charts and graphs are also a great way to provide visuals for meetings and presentations with management and investors. And once you create charts, you can copy and paste them into PowerPoint presentations or into Word documents. So these are all great tools to be able to present data in a more visual format. And let's take a look at PowerPoint. So PowerPoint helps you create engaging presentations with images, charts, and graphs to effectively convey ideas and information to your audience. The ability to create visually interesting presentations is important for meetings with management teams, with clients and investors. So if you become confident using PowerPoint, it demonstrates your creativity and communication skills, which are crucial for success in any job. So once you've signed into your account, like we did with Excel and with Word, you can access PowerPoint from the menu. So just like Word and Excel, PowerPoint offers templates as well that you can use. I selected a blank presentation which starts with a title slide. So every slide pack should start with a title, which introduces your presentation. From there, you can insert a number of different slide layouts. So maybe you want a two-column format, maybe you want a blank slide. PowerPoint is very flexible and gives you a great tool for copying and pasting charts and graphs and taking and inserting images, creating tables inside of there. So it's a very powerful tool for presenting information to management and again to clients and investors. So this is just a bigger view. So you can see here across the top we have presentation. So this hasn't been saved yet. We can see that we have our menu bar going across the top, and then we have our toolbar or a ribbon rather. Nothing is highlighted because there's no text or anything highlighted inside of a slide. So when nothing is highlighted, it would be kind of grayed out. We've hit the insert menu, and the insert menu gives us a list of different layouts that we can use for our presentations. So we're going to take a quick look at Outlook, OneDrive, and Teams because these are also important applications used mostly in maybe mid to large size businesses, but some small businesses use them too. Let's take a look at Outlook. Microsoft Outlook is a comprehensive personal information manager. While it's most commonly known as an email application, it fully integrates with other tools like calendar, contacts, and task lists. For team-based work, its primary strength is its seamless integration with other Microsoft apps. It allows you to schedule team meetings, check team members' availability, manage meeting invitations, all from one place, streamlining the workflow and connecting your communications to your schedule. And OneDrive. So OneDrive is your personal secure cloud storage solution. So some people say to think of it as your My Documents folder in the cloud, allowing you to save, synchronize, and access your individual work files from any device. And that's key. It's from any device. So once they're in the cloud, you're actually able to use your phone, you're able to use your computer, or you could sign into someone else's computer if you had to be able to access your files. So while it's designed for personal storage, its key team function is for controlled sharing and co-authoring. So you can share a file with a team member for review, collaborate in real time on a document, and ensure everyone is working from the latest version, all before moving the file to a larger team shared space. And Teams. So Teams is a central hub for all team collaboration. It's a unified platform that combines persistent group chat, video meetings, and file storage into a single application. Unlike email, conversations happen in organized channels based on projects or topics, making them easy to follow and search. It's designed to keep all of a team's conversations, shared files, and meetings in one place. And although this may seem like it's a tool for maybe a larger organization, think about smaller organizations that maybe have people located in different cities, people that are working from home. This tool can help people to stay connected and to be able to collaborate more effectively. So, in summary, so why are all these apps so important? Because mastering them doesn't just make your current job easier, it makes you more employable and promotable. Overall, including proficiency in Word, Excel, and PowerPoint on your resume not only enhances your employability, but also reflects your adaptability in today's technology driven workplace. MS Office skills are often a job requirement, and some businesses test candidates on these apps before hiring to confirm that they are qualified for their workplace. Developing these skills now is one of the smartest things you can do for your future career. So I hope you found this video helpful. Be sure to like and follow our channel for how-to videos to help you develop the digital literacy skills you need to succeed. And thanks for watching.